Hi, my name is Ann Corriveau from ORPA, and I'm here to speak to you a little bit about the F&A rate agreement. F&A, or Facilities and Administrative Costs, are those costs related to the overall infrastructure that supports research or other sponsored programs. The rate agreement, or F&A rate agreement, is an agreement that's negotiated with the federal government for these F&A costs. Specifically, the University of Rochester negotiates with the Department of Health and Human Services. F&A costs can also be known as indirect or overhead costs. The negotiation for this rate agreement is conducted by the Finance Office, specifically ORACs. Basically what happens is a survey is conducted of the entire university related to how space is used, the equipment that's available, and other types of information. This information is then used to generate the base year rate, which goes into our F&A rate agreement. The current rates for the University of Rochester are related to two different kinds of programs. Research programs, which is research and training, and other sponsored programs, which is anything that is not research and training. Within these two rates, there is also the on-campus and off-campus rate. How this rate gets applied is detailed in our F&A off-campus rate application memo. Generally, if the preponderance of time spent off-campus conducting the research or sponsored program is 50% or greater, the off-campus rate is used. Otherwise, the on-campus rate must be used. If the off-campus rate is going to be applied to your program, Dean's Office approval is required at the time of proposal. Generally, if federal dollars are going to be used for the sponsored program, the F&A rate agreement rates must be applied. This is even applicable if it is a state sponsor or other type of sponsor, but it's federal dollars flowing through to the university. When applying these rates, certain costs are excluded from the application of the rate. These include tuition, capital equipment, rent, and other types of costs. Our current rate agreement is dated April 18th, 2016. While F&A rates are not negotiated every year, each year a rate agreement is signed for the application of the new fringe rates in the coming fiscal year. As always, you can find these policies and our current rate agreement on the ORPA website. If you have any questions, feel free to call ORPA. Thanks.